Hey guys, it's me, the Fierce WC, back with a new video. Today's video, playing some Battlefield 1. It's been a while since I played this game, and geez, my sensitivity's off. I don't know what I'm doing. My sensitivity really feels really strange. So yeah, I just felt like playing some Battlefield 1 today. Getting myself prepared for Battlefield 2042. Something I have noticed is that people on PC seem to actually revive people. Something that doesn't happen on people on console actually revive people. People on PC don't revive anyone. I was playing to Battlefield 1 with some lads or friends from my from the server I'm part of, and I distinctly never once getting revived, despite there being multiple medics near me. I never once got revived. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get out of that window. I see you, man, but it's scary out there. I really enjoy being a mag in this game. It's a lot of fun. I'll give Battlefield a fun something. It made each class feel unique. There's actual choice you had to choose in what class you want to have. Of course, if you want to support your team, you have to play medic or support. People just didn't default to mech because it had the best weapons. Now, Battlefield 1 was not entirely perfect in this result because Assault player was disproportionately popular for the other classes. Like, I believe the makeup was 33% of players were medics, and 28 and 27% of players were snipers and medics respectively, and support's the remaining percentage. In my opinion, that's far. Having 20% of your players being snipers is way too high. I mean, I don't necessarily blame them. Come on, game, let me. As the same, because having a lot of snipers being your team is not necessarily conclusive to good gameplay or good balance, team balance. But yeah, but being sniper in this game was fun, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of part of the problem. Sniper's by far my most played class. By a long mile. I believe it's also my highest ranked class. Not to say I didn't use other classes a lot. This free map scout just made sniping so much fun. Admittedly, if it was not ridiculously easy. I mean, they made bullet velocity faster and made tracking targets a lot easier. And of course, that made sniping a lot easier. Also with the smaller map sizes. And there's something that I do thoroughly think that Battlefield 5 sorely lacked an objective game mode not being too hard in the game. It's like that. It's mainly two things I feel like is that the operations was not nearly as well. And that's nearly as good. They try to make operations more diverse. However, I feel like they just ended up hampering the game. There wasn't all that successful in their goal. And making operations more successful just made the game feel a lot less fun. Also, in just general atmosphere, Battlefield 1, I felt like it was far too bright and cheery of a game for a World War II setting. I get that, like, having, like, really bland, can't think of the term, fleshed out colors, not necessarily that interesting to look at or pretty. Makes every map feel the same. But it does really add a lot to the immersion aspect of the title. I can turn off my HUD and every time and be like fully immersed in the gameplay experience. And just listen to the cries and desperate merchants of soldiers. Like someone's made an entire series about just creating like realistic trench experiences based off just Battlefield 1 gameplay. Not even like they have the entire server to themselves. No Battlefield game is able to offer the same amount of immersion that Battlefield 1 was able to offer. That was incredibly cheap. But then I do find it annoying about bayonet charge that you can instantly kill special classes. It felt kind of cheap to do. I know like elites and like behemoths were extremely contentious back in the day. Like I understand why it's called behemoths are extremely contentious. Because they are straight up ungodly unbalanced. And often, sometimes were, oh, I didn't notice the guy, that guy was there. And often led to, like, bad gameplay. Like, as I mentioned earlier, I was playing with my friends. We lost a match that was basically neck and neck. There were only, like, a point difference, like 300 points. Simply because the enemy team got an attack and train, which basically cut off the map for us. And we lost a bunch of objectives since we just couldn't capture them because we got killed every time we tried to take them. It's because, of course, behemoths they're just too powerful and often just ruin the flow of the map. I understand that the team's like 500 or 600 points behind, but you can, if you're just losing by like a 300 point majority, you should not get a behemoth. Not to mention, of course, behemoth deaths are often frustrating since you often have no way to counter it. Like, it's like the same feel of being like killed by a mortar, except you can't kill the mortar easily, the mortar player easily. But the same feeling as like getting killed by Apache over and over again in Siege of Shanghai. The island most compared to. Yeah, let's say I do like the Adif. I could say it early today. I fed him out Aftermath, but if it does struggle one thing, it's definitely the range department. I mean, I also see a lot of people complain about the boom mechanics of Battlefield 1. I mean, see that, I was like, my aim was pretty good. However, my bolster just going everywhere, not where my crosshairs were pointed. Really, one more burst and he would have been dead. I'm gonna change it up a little and be a support. That's a sniper. And one in my sweet spot. Another sweet spot. I feel like they added that change a bit too late into the game for it to really matter. By then, most people either moved on or were playing other, or it came too late for it to really matter. No, it was yeah. I can't remember what these guys are called. I used to have a pretty good idea what all the elites were called. But, again, it's been a hot minute since I played Battlefield 1. Something I do find interesting is just the general playstyles of